I am so excited for today's vlog because as you guys can see by the title, we have been trying to make this happen for many months now. So our ducklings have finally hatched out and you guys get to see that happen in this video. So I am so excited because it's like the cutest thing ever. But if you've been following along this duck journey for a little bit now, you'll know that a couple months past, we actually tried to incubate some eggs and they never were actually viable. So basically that initiative was a bust and it never worked. And I wasn't really hopeful that we were gonna actually have little ducklings running around. And all of a sudden, my ducks decided to start laying on eggs. And lo and behold, here we are now a couple weeks later after that first look at finding those eggs, and all the babies have hatched out, so I'm so excited. In this vlog, we're gonna go day by day of the journey when the first one started to peep, aka crack. So when I say peep, you'll hear me say that a lot throughout the video. What I mean by that is the first little pecks that the bird inside the egg does to break through the egg. It took them about 3 full days to completely hatch out, so you guys will see, but setting up that timeline for you guys because this is a really cute video and you guys get to see little ducks hatch out throughout a course of a couple days. So if you guys are excited for this video, if you guys are excited to see the little ducks, make sure you go and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos. All right, you guys, let's get right into day 1 of seeing the first egg start to peep.
So I just went to check on and candle some of Mrs. Butter's duck eggs, and it's kind of not catching it on camera, but right there we have a peep happening, and I put it up to my ear and I can hear the little duck working its way out. So that's really exciting. Mrs. Butters is about to come back, so I need to get out of here. But this one is also peeping, so we should have 2 ducks by tomorrow at least. I'm very excited about this. I, of course, picked the 2 that were peeping, which is crazy. But I don't know if any more are peeping. So as you can see where I've circled, this egg actually also has a peep. So I will say in a second that only 3 eggs actually peeped on the first day, but technically there was 4 eggs that peeped on the first day. But at least we're gonna have 2 baby ducks. Hopefully those guys get out of there. But all the eggs are nice and warm. She's done a good job. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe that's so crazy. The 2 that I picked up have little peeps on them. Oh, wow. So cool. Just checking a couple more, and then I will leave the nest. The last one I just looked at is peeping. Oh my gosh, so cool. So we have 3 peeping. We have a lot more progress on these eggs. It seems like almost every egg has a peep in it. There's that one. There's a bunch more. She's just been moving them all around. This one's got a peep right there. So we should have babies like, I don't know, I feel like any hour now. Let's see. This one is peeping right there. Let's see. This one is right here. It's the next morning. We finally have our first baby hatch. So as you can see, the bigger one has obviously been hatched for many hours now. It's 8 a.m. and last night when I checked them, it was about 6-7 p.m. and it looks like that other little baby just hatched out because it's still wet. It's so cute. You guys, are you seeing this? If you see this egg right here, there's literally a little duckling coming out of it right now. Look at the babies. It's coming out of the egg. Look, Mama, help. I'm standing a very far distance away from her because you guys know how protective she is. I'm definitely counting 4 babies. I definitely think there's more though. It's just hard to see them all. They are so cute. Look at these 3. There's so many more babies. Look at that little shell. So cool. So we brought the water and food to her. Little unorthodox, but she has not left the nest all day today. So she's obviously thirsty and hungry, but doesn't want to leave her babies. So she's accepting of our gifts. So we have her water in there and her food she was just eating, but now she wants to drink some water.
I'm sure that's refreshing. She doesn't look as crazy and erratic today, so that's good. But of course she's out of the nest, so all of her babies thought that that's what they had to do. So we're getting a good look at the babies right now. Oh, but there's 7 total, and they're so sweet. They like to stay together, understandably. I'm so curious to see if there's anything else hatching or, you know, going to hatch, but don't know if I'll find that out today. It might just be a mystery as the days go on. Now she is getting back in the nest, sitting. Her little ducklings are kind of sitting on the side still. A couple of them went underneath her, but she's being a great mom, getting her late night snack and taking care of her babies. She's so cute. Here's a good look at them all. She just got off to get more water. So we have 7 total right now. So that means that there's 5 eggs left to hatch. But look at them, they're all getting right back in their nest. So cute. So it's the next day, and she has hatched out 11 in total. There's 1 more egg. We're putting some water in the metal tin because earlier we did this and I saw them go and drink it. She's obviously not so happy right now. But she's got 11 babies, so the last egg is in there. And I listened to it. There's no real peeping on it yet. Look at these cuties figuring out the water situation. Ah, they're all figuring it out. This is literally so cute. It's like she goes behind them and kind of pushes them to tell them to do things. They're so sweet. They're figuring out the water. They all collectively just kind of walked over and figured it out. She's eating and pushing her babies around. So Mrs. Butters is in rare form. She always chases us. That's just what she does. But she's kind of been moving her babies a little bit around, so they're not in the nest anymore. They don't need to be really in the nest. She's on the run once again. But we still have 1 egg, and it's sitting right over there that I know that there was life in it yesterday. I don't know what the deal is with it. I don't know if it's peeped or what, but we will have to check that. Let me see if I can just go check it really quick. So the egg was ice cold. So what that means basically now is I believe that the mom is just rejecting the eggs. She doesn't want to have to take care of the eggs anymore. She doesn't want to sit on them. She wants to take care of her babies, and there's only 1 egg left, so that doesn't necessarily surprise me. Mrs. Butters is very stressed a lot. She's got to wait for her little crew. Look at them. Come on over. They're learning the hard way. Like, I was gonna say, you should teach them to go to that little side. Look at her and her crew. I'm just walking out to the barn. Looks like Butters is either coming back from being somewhere or is trying to take her kids somewhere. Where are you guys going? She hates us being around her, which I understand, but like, I literally have to go to the barn. She chose this. Are you taking them somewhere? Oh my gosh. That is literally the cutest thing ever. Well, Mrs. Butters, just keep on walking. Look at all the littles. It appears that she's taking them to the pond. This is literally so sweet. I think she's taking them to the pond. It's kind of cool that we're actually like able to see this right now. just worked out really good timing, but this is so sweet. Look at how cute, you guys. A couple of them are in the water on the other side of her. These ones right here are just drinking the water, but she's definitely like letting them get close and just teaching them, and they're all starting to go in. It's cool because they can all reach right there. This is so cute and so smart. She's brought them to a shallow part for them to learn. Please, you guys, tell me right now they're gonna swim behind her. Oh my gosh. I cannot right now, you guys. I feel like I am in heaven right now. This is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. I love them, my littles. She's teaching them. They're all keeping up with her. She's got a lot to take care of. I feel like she's literally teaching them because she's just like aimlessly swimming around this pond. This is the coolest thing. What a cool experience. And this is how we get out, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at those teeny babies. So they are about 48 hours old now. Obviously some are a couple hours older than the others, but I think the oldest is about 48 hours. Well, we are gonna go finish doing the barn while we have some peace and quiet in there, and we are gonna let her have some peace and quiet with her babies and teach them what she needs to teach them. So unfortunately, as you guys know, when I talked to you guys about this yesterday, that the last 12th egg was abandoned basically by the mother duck, and it was cold. So typically when I've seen this happen before with my chickens is they kind of just kick out eggs that they don't think are going to survive or are not going to hatch or things like that. I feel like that's just like their natural way of like survivor of the fittest. And there is an intuition that goes behind it, because I have seen it time and time again with hatching out chicks naturally from like a mother hen. So same concept happening here, I believe, with the duck, because she wants no part of it. She wants to raise her babies. She doesn't want to sit on the egg like I told you that. And now that it's been a couple days, no duckling has hatched out. We tried to put it in the incubator and that didn't work. So unfortunately, we did not have a 100% success rate on the hatching, but it was about a 91%. I think that's actually a really good, considering that this was a complete, surprise that this even happened. It's one of the better hatch rates that I've actually had through hatching out eggs, whether they were chicks or ducks now. It's my first time doing ducks. So to me, that was a really good hatch rate in my personal experience. I am a little bit bummed that that last egg didn't hatch out, but it is what it is. I often think that the mother has that instinct and can know what's best, and that maybe if the duck even did hatch out that it wouldn't survive or something would be wrong with it. So unfortunately that didn't hatch out, but we do have 11 healthy baby ducks. I have spotted Mrs. Butters and her flock. This is something that Mrs. Butters loves to do, is always go over to the pig pen area. Don't know why, she always just does. So she's bringing her flock with her. So cute. Keeping my distance though so she can do what she naturally does and show them around the place. Hi friends! She just came back from the pond. This is kind of how we've been giving them food and water, but the water from the pond is like their main water source. But I've been putting their food in like this metal trash can lid thing so that they can reach it. It's kind of been working so far. They all jump over. So cute. All right, you guys, well, that is it for today's vlog. And I loved this vlog because it was so cool to be able to go day by day and see the progression of these ducks. And of course, I can show you guys through video, but I don't think it really did the justice of how awesome this experience has actually been. So it's been so incredible, but I'm very happy to report that at the end of the day, we have 11 healthy baby little ducklings that our mother hen is walking back and forth to the pond and giving a tour of the property and figuring things out. I don't really know like what the end result of these little 11 ducklings will be because I don't know if they will migrate or leave. They are mallard ducks, and I don't really know much about ducks, but I don't know if they'll leave. I don't know if whatever will happen. We haven't had great success with having ducks, to be honest. As you guys know, like last year we had 2 ducks, Squeaky and Lemon, and basically they left because they joined my neighbor's ducks and we never saw them since. So it was kind of great that we got Mrs. Butters and Alfred. Now, to end this story, Alfred no longer lives here for some reason. So that actually happened about 3 days before the duck hatching. And I was gonna tell you guys that in a different vlog, but it just kind of worked out to tell you guys on one vlog because I've been seeing some questions where Alfred is. So while Mrs. Butters went broody, Alfred would start to walk over to my neighbor's house and would go in the pond with my neighbor's ducks. And at night he would come back and stay with Mrs. Butters or meet up with her. But all of a sudden, he no longer is here at the property. He just never came back one night. So I don't know if he left and moved on or if a predator got him or something like that. So unfortunately, Alfred, unless one day he just decides to come back, he hasn't been around. I don't know if that's normal duck behavior either with a mother duck and her babies. I don't know if he moves on and finds another one. I don't know how it all works because I really don't honestly know that much about ducks, but I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop that that did happen. So that's why I have not addressed Alfred in this video much, but Mrs. Butters and her 11 babies are healthy. They seem like they want to stay around for right now, but my plan is not to necessarily get rid of the ducks, just so you know. But if that does happen and as they get bigger, if they do leave, understand that. So I just want to preface that for the future, but I will continue as long as they are here to show you guys their journey growing up here at the farm. But if you guys liked today's video, if you guys thought that the little ducklings were so cute, make sure you go and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any videos like this. And of course, if you want to see the ducklings grow up, you want to make sure you have your post notifications on so you don't miss those videos. And lastly, make sure that you're leaving comments in the comment section down below so you have a chance to my shout out. Today's shout out goes to... All right, you guys, we love you and we'll see you in the next one.